Hey everybody, welcome to the Frontier Prepper channel. My name is Billy, and today we're going to be talking about supplies. Specifically supplies you take with you when you go hunting, camping, or fishing. Those supplies who will sustain you to the duration of that activity. Before we do that, if you don't mind, check our content, see if you like it. If you do like it, subscribe. Hit the thumbs up on the videos, and most importantly, share our videos so the channel can grow, and hit the notification bell. It helps you getting notification when YouTube does not want you to get it. So with that being said, let's jump into today's topic. Alright everyone, we all know that every time that we go out camping, we go out fishing, we go out hunting, we take a significant amount of supplies with us. And you guys have seen me doing it, and you guys have seen videos of me doing it, the peak refuel that I take every time that I go hunting, every time that I go fishing, I take with me. Hunting the same. So it's not something that I don't do. It's not something that I am criticizing anybody. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, you know, how much you take every time you're going to go out. And the reason that I'm asking this is because not everybody can take the same amount. And of course, not everybody's going to go camping. Not everybody's going to go fishing or hunting for that matter. You know, each state is a little different. Each state has different regulations, and each individual also have restrictions, you know, whether it's physical, whether it's time, whether it's, well, age, because that is a factor. There is an old factor here that I want everybody in this community to be aware of. We are not getting any younger. It doesn't matter how young you are right now. I bet you the day after you're going to be a little older. So with that out of the way, because we are all getting older by the minute, let's think about what I said. I mean, how much do you take with you? And that is gonna be follow up with another video, and it's gonna be bugging out. I want you to see both videos so you guys can understand where I'm coming from. In fact, I recorded the other one before this one, and I was like, let me do this one first. Let me release this one first so folks can understand where I come from. Otherwise, you guys are gonna get lost in the abyss that is going on in here. Now, when we leave our houses, we leave everything behind. Essentially, when we go camping, hunting, or fishing, those are the activities that I do. I just want to say that up front. You may do something else, those are the ones that I do. But when we leave, we essentially doing a small bug out. And yet, I don't know if you guys have seen those videos, and I'm going to try to link them in here. We take half of the house with us, and we still don't think it's enough. So I want you to take that in and think, if we really have to leave everything behind, our preps, our comfort, our collections of boomsticks, our, oh my God, I'm just imagining me sleeping in a cot for weeks and weeks. Oh gosh, leaving my bed behind. Oh, the warm blanket. Whew. Not good, y'all. Not good. But think about it. I mean, I'm joking here, but this is the truth. This is the truth. There's a lot of folks don't want to admit this, but I'm pretty sure you bet it's really comfortable comparing to sleeping on the ground when you go, when you do those activities that I mentioned before. Sleeping on the ground is not comfortable. I'd rather have a mattress to sleep on. In fact, most people, when they go camping, they take air mattresses. Most people. Some others, like I had done it. I did it this year. I no longer take mattresses or air mattresses. I take cots. That way I sleep off the ground much better. My environment here in Alaska is very cold. Even during the summer days, you know, the ground is still cold. So things to consider. Now, we take literally half of the house when we go. We take enough food for the amount of days that we're gonna be out. If it's gonna be 7 days, we take enough food for 7 days for the three of us. Enough water, enough ammo to be out there. I don't know, enough toilet paper, enough for 7 days. Now, one can make the argument of, well, Billy, that's just being well prepared. And absolutely, you are 100% right. But the argument can also be made of, well, you're just not training enough. And I will say to you, you're absolutely right too. If you really want to go hardcore on training, you shouldn't take anything with you. You should go out flat out and be like, you know what? Let's see if I can do it. Clothes that I have on, rifle, ammunition, and a knife. Let's see whether or not I can do it. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I did that several times in Florida. 3 days. 3 days. In each time. And I think I did it, was it 3 or 4 times? I can't remember. A few times. It was really unpleasant. Really unpleasant. Hence the fact that now I carry a lot of gear with me. Hence the fact that now, if you honestly ask me, Billy, the Frontier Preppers, Billy, would you ever bug out? I will look at you sideways and I'll be like, is that a life and death situation? No, then no, I'm not going anywhere. So, I want you to be honest with yourself. Every time that you go on a trip, you take a whole lot of clothes with you, a whole lot of, if you know, anything that you need, because you want to prevent any eventuality, any issues. You want to prevent that. We do the same thing where we go hunting and we go camping and whatnot. We do that. But the real bad situation, first, will you have the time to collect all those things? It took me 3 days. Well, granted, I was not doing everything at once. I was like after work, you know, putting things together. And I am a very organized person. I am very organized. You can ask Mrs. D whether or not I'm very organized. Everything with me, camping related, is in plano cases, ready to go, label and everything. My boomsticks are ready to go, label and everything, ammo, my food, everything. Don't believe me? Go see those videos. I posted those videos for you guys to see how organized I am. And yet, it took me a while because I had to double check everything. And sometimes triple check. Because it's not just me. It's my family as well. So that's another thing that people don't take in consideration. When you're going to do something like that, or when you leave, you're not only thinking about you. Especially people like me who has a family and small children. Well, I have one child, but you know what I'm saying. You have to keep in consideration others. Now, we do divide tasks. Mrs. D does something, Laz does something, and I do the bulk of the work. But nonetheless, we still divide everything. But I still have to come behind everybody and make sure that everything was done correctly. Or at least check that everything was done. Now, if you don't have the time, or if you don't have the, how can I say this, the equipment to do it, what kind of situation you may be if something really does happen? I mean, every time that we leave here for a hunting trip is a truck full and a trailer with either ATVs or an Argo or something like that. So imagine how much it would take to really hit the road. But nonetheless, if you want to see more about bugging out and what I think about bugging out, I encourage you to see the next video that I will be releasing soon. It is my honest opinion. I'm not holding anything back. Hopefully you agree with me. If you don't, leave those comments in the section below of that video. Let me know what you think about what we just discussed today. Are you one that, like me, take everything when you leave your house? Let me know. I'm curious about that. With that being said, I hope you have a great one. Like always, rock on, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.